Okay, so this is why you should never mess with electrical in an RV or in the house, especially if you don't know what you're doing. These RVs, they use 120 and 12 volts, 14 volts, low voltage and high voltage. So I'm having a real issue right here because one of the breakers and the fuse it's connected together and is blowing all the fuses. So somehow there's a short. It's a big problem right here. Somebody messed with this RV, and now I had to open and bring down every single lamp that is not it's not working, that is dead. It has to come down for me to be able to check connections and wires. And look at this. I had to open this too. I put it back already, but the lights here, the switches. I had to open this wall. I'll explain you why. But the switches here were part of the issue. Now. This is another fan that had to come down because it will give me the access to look for the wires that I'm basically hunting. So power comes back all the way here, back to the closet, and then continues back to the cabinet here to feed one of the lights. I had to open this wall too. I also had to go in the back side, make a small hole to be able to reach my hand and look for damaged wires. So after spending about 6 hours trying to figure out what went wrong, I found somebody decided to add this scone slide. They just added it. This is not part of the RV, and they put it right here. And of course, this kind of lights, they're for houses. They use 120 volts, not 14 volts. But they didn't know. So they just tap it into this light, send the power to the sconce light, and of course it didn't work. So what they ended up doing, so they decided it was a good idea to send power back into this outlet. This outlet is 120 volts. So what happened is when they turned the power back on, they overloaded the circuit, sent 120 volts in the circuit that was supposed to be only 14 volts, and of course they damaged lights, they damaged switches, and not just that, this could have ended a lot worse. In this wall right here, there were about 6 to 8 wires that were already burned down. This could have started a fire, but I was able to fix it. And switches still working fine, but this could have been a lot worse. So you definitely need to know what you're doing. Now I have the 14 volts, 14 volts, 14 volts, 14 volts, and the rest is working properly. So the light is working the way it should. And so you need to understand that in RVs, they have power that is 120 volts and power that is 12 volts. You gotta keep it that way. Okay, everything has been put back in place, and so here the problem we had is that when we were to turn on the breakers, fuses will get, actually two of them will get 120. This is something that you should never get. Fuses are only for 12 volts or 14 volts. So this is like a low voltage side of the panel. So you see the screw right here? This neutral or ground, negative, this screw right here has been loose for a while, and this is a potential fire. So this has to be replaced because the threads has been already stripped out, and that's why it's not even tight. But it will get replaced another time. For now, everything else is working here. I put everything back, already cleaned up everything. I tested everything to make sure that it's working the way it should. So if you are ever going to be working on your RV, you definitely need a multimeter, some way to know what power is going through these circuits. Most of the lights are made for 12 volts, 14 volts, like this one. These are the kind of things that are made to be used with the battery and not from the power of the house or when the RV is connected to PG&E basically. So there are things that they do require 120 volts, like this light right here, the fridge, and I forgot what else, but like this TV right here. So basically all the outlets in the RV, they're gonna be on 120 volts connected to the electricity from either the park side or your house. And this one here, luckily it had a fuse, so the fuse needs to be replaced to be able to use this fan again. But like I said, this could have ended a lot worse. So it took me about, I'll say, about 12 hours to find the issue, fix it, and clean everything up. So and I think this could have been avoided. So my advice will be, if you ever going to be working in your RV or your car or your house, you need to know what you are about to do. You want to add a light, you want to add an outlet, you need to know what's involved. There's plenty of information out there on the internet for you to do things. So like this light, this fan, they all are working properly the way they should. So before they were just dead, they wouldn't work. Now they're working. And there's light over there, light over here, and light over there. Those are low voltage, they're working. This is working, the AC is working finally back. So yeah, all fixed.